she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello.
Wow,
Class,
she is a very kind
please welcome
professor.
the newest
I
rose in our
love that.
garden.
When a professor is especially
Do
kind
look
to her
forward to growing
students.
together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
Like, what is happening here? We are in the Herbology class
Now
out of
then.
nowhere?
Today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Please do not scream.
Now, everyone, grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Pull. Wow, it's such a... Why are they screaming so much? Okay. Good. That was radish of some kind? That will be really disgusting to eat, if I have to say.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
She is a really kind
Well
professor, I have to
done.
say. Let me quickly save the game first before proceeding any further. I cannot save. Okay, I guess I can only save outside of this quest.
In Dittany at our potting tables. You can...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table.
I
here in
wonder
the
how
classroom.
nature
Wasn't easy
professors
to
or
spare one
nature,
on
something
such late
related with
notice.
nature, are also
Plant
so
the seeds
kind.
there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Can I take my own
Let's
room?
see how to balance my
Revelio.
management. Niffler's
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
I can like plant
Dittany's
something?
restorative properties make it a vital ingredient.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Okay. Dittany seed, okay. Growth time is 10 minutes. Seriously? That's a lot further than expected.
Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll
Jumping
find that
cabbage?
Some plants are better suited to
That will be
uses
delicious to eat, I think.
outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
So I get to meet another kind of student. Lavender
Hello.
Petfield.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cat. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Thank you, thank
Excuse
you.
me?
Let's go quickly.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well,
You saw that?
thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Like, how can I... Okay. Okay, I think I can... Oh, wow. I can equip them. How can I throw them? Hold tab. And then tab, tab. Oh, I see.
Look at that.
Interesting.
Anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils.
Does they
in
attack
tatters.
me? No, I don't think so.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Okay.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if
So
it is
we will
from
get a
cabbage.
lot of
It's
interesting
chaos
things.
out there.
I wonder when
Trolls
will we
and
get
Hogsmeade and
our
such.
own room.
You can't
The
be
room of
above throwing
surprises or
cruciferous
what
vegetable
that
if
was
necessary.
called?
Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get
Okay,
the
thank you,
idea.
buddy.
Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
They talk so much.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Can we get more of these plants? I wonder when will we get our spells of opening this. I will get it outside my room. I heard the guide outside my room from the doorkeeper, I think. I will get it a little bit later.
And with that
First I have to
helpful
do-
reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
Thank you.
Terribly
Now
sorry, Mr.
tell
I
me.
tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Okay.
Magical plants have so much
I'm
to
such
offer.
a good guy, like,
I'm
you know.
eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
That was good. Herbology was great.
But those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my... The best time to plant a seed.
We must
Okay, that was an interesting little class. Good. Let's also go to the potion making class too. That will be also interesting.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that.
Let's see. I'm finally here in the potion class. Let's see what will I learn. Or what will my character learn.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when
Interesting.
you might need it. Please begin.
So
Use
does it
a
require
strong,
my
even
intervention?
motion when crushing your ingredients.
Okay.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
I have to add more? Wasn't that enough? This is really interesting for me right now. Was I successful?
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
These two classes are
My
interconnected.
parents considered keeping me home from school after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Collecting things.
I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office.
You heard correctly.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients. to
I'm
brew
such a
another
good
potion.
guy with
Brilliant.
the options.
You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you.
So this guy will give us
Wait,
quests
are you
related to
Professor
potions.
Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single whooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Should I grab it? Okay.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Whooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Okay, that was interesting.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Collect a fur. Okay.
Revelio.
I'm collecting everything from his office. This feather. Super feather. What else should I collect in his office?
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Okay.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
This black guy is so... what do you call? I mean, so hard to please. So?
And now we add the mallow.
It is
and-
brewing potion by itself. I
odd.
guess this is one of
What's
the
happening?
wonders of magic.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Oh. That was not good.
Dragon Duck! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
This was interesting.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley,
Professor...
a well-prepared witch or wizard, always has a few potions on hand.
I think we got it.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me.
I think
I
I'm such a
that
good
you've
guy.
learned a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Good. I think we will get our own room by this time.
I think each of us
Please.
has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Good. I think that will be it.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty.
How
are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
I can lie. At
A
least
bit
two
odd.
girls.
The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow.
Oh,
in the
okay,
Three
thank you.
Broomsticks.
Now come to
Both of you have
a good
inspired me
point.
to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow
So
are
I
a
guess we have to
dangerous
fight
pair.
some crooks.
And you should know that
That
Rookwood
will
is
be
in league
necessary.
with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that
Good.
we could
A
investigate
night operation.
a bit.
That will
Try
be
to get
much
the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
good.
All right.
I guess.
But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Thank you. Now, let's go.
Be on your guard.
Oh, there are so many chests here, and I need opening stuff.
What's going on here?
Quest complete. A girl from Uganda. So I guess I have to help the stranger first. I have to take her first. One of them.
They
at
must
least.
have come this way. Think!
What are they searching for? Are they
I've no
searching
idea
for
who
me?
it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be serious!
Wow.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Protego! Stupefy!
There'll be more of that. You will not...
Dark Wizard? Huh?
What are you...
I unlocked something that I didn't intend to. Wow, somebody, a boss is here.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
More people are coming.
I see. Tango!
That was bad.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Wow, she broke my thingy.
Protagonist.
Clumsy little fool.
Don't stupid to get out of this alive. You were still hanging about. Aha! Just wait till I come down.
She can destroy my thing. She can destroy my what? At least I have a professor.
Nice try. Learned that first year, did ya?
Nice. I think I got her. Good. I think I will unlock Merlin quest here because I saw her in the trailer.
Just happened. I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Okay. I guess I've talked to her.
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Who is Priya?
You're a researcher.
Oh, I should ask
Treadwell
Priya.
at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Nice, we will get Merlin ability.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin.
The Trials of Merlin,
He
interesting.
created them as a diversion for his fellow
So this is like
Slytherins.
not a main
He
story.
was
It is a main story, but
fond of puzzles
a
and
touch of a
enigmas.
side quest. How
I can see why
fascinating.
you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
My character is so
Would you care to do the honors? We can
clever
see what
right now.
comes of our little
And I am a little
hypothesis.
bit bored from them talking a lot about things which I really
brought
do
a
not
trunk
understand.
chock full of mallow.
Revelio.
It's just over there by my tent.
Okay. Mallow
This
sweet.
trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Okay, thank you.
I have the mallowsweet.
I got 5
Lovely.
mallow sweets.
Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial
Okay.
has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Mallow sweet. I didn't get mallow sweets. Oh, I just have to use it. Wow.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This
Revelio.
is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Accio.
Like, should I burn it?
The
Nice.
flames make the pyre sink.
I think I got it. How it works pretty easily. Merlin's trial completed. That was it? Wow.
How beautiful!
Shouldn't we get a new kind of spell from that? Merlin was
Day, I can hardly believe.
like the king of wizards.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. So I guess we
do
have
be
a new
careful out
character
here.
and something.
I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and
Revelio.
I completed a... That was a main story quest line? Seriously? I never noticed. Okay, what should I get? What can I get from Merlin thingy? Challenges. Quests. Oh, I can get a legendary cap. This is really interesting. And bookish spectacles. That is also good. Combat. Only one. Let's see, exploration. I got an inventory slot. Oh, 2. I have to complete 2 to unlock a single inventory slot. That is a lot harder than expected. Wow, I got like 4 things for me to switch to. What did I get? Wait, where are they? They are not in my inventory. Don't tell me I have lost them. I didn't lost them, but where exactly are they? They should be in my inventory right now. Okay. This is not good. I think they are like inside my room or something, which I cannot access right now. I guess this will be it for this episode. See you in the next one.